Each Monday this month, local financial expert JB Bryan has been here talking about different topics when it comes to Social Security. Social Security is for retirees, but it's also available for people with disabilities. About 9 million people currently receive those benefits. So that's today's focus. Good morning, JB. Good to see you.
It's good to be here. And I love this series on Social Security. I have learned so much.
So have I.
That's so
and it's
good.
amazing because at some point you or someone else in your family will be getting benefits, hopefully.
Yes.
And these disability benefits are a little bit different. 9 million people on disability
Yes.
getting Social Security. What are these benefits for and who are they for?
Well, they have to meet the definition of disabled. And the definition from the Social Security Administration is that you have a physical or mental impairment that doesn't allow you to do something that, at least one major thing that we have to do for daily living. So it can be one or more, of course, but because of that physical or mental impairment, you cannot take care of yourself. You cannot continue to work. So you're out of work, so you're using a benefit from Social Security that you actually paid into. So one important criteria is you must have had a job. You must have worked somewhere that has a Social Security included.
So just like getting the other benefits, the regular benefits, we think of that, the retirement benefits, you must have put money into the system in order to get the disability.
That's right.
So how do you apply for this? Is there a long process?
Very good question too, because now you can actually apply online.
Oh, okay.
And what I love is that they have a booklet for helping people who need to apply online, because I found myself in a situation helping people applying online, and I was happy to see through researching this, that actually there is a handbook for how to help people apply online because they're disabled and they may have a mental impairment that they cannot apply online. And then also, if you don't know anyone that can help you, you can go into your local facility, you can call the 800 number, but if you do go into the local facility, they do encourage you to call ahead and make an appointment.
And then I'm assuming there is a proof of disability that has to be done.
Yes, and it will have to be on record, so you would have a doctor that could say that you are. And there are some people who are actually born with a disability. So you do have to prove it, but in most cases it's easy to prove.
So now that you get benefits, is there a family benefit as well? Because if you're, say, head of household and you can't work, do they give you enough to take care of the family, or is there a benefit for the family as well as yours?
Just like on Social Security last week, disability has the same privileges even to the ex-spouse. I found that to be interesting. So your spouse, your children, your ex-spouse can be covered, but they all would have to apply and have proof of their relationship with you. But indeed, there is a family privilege, but there's a family max. So your family will not, if you have like 10 children, that would not reduce your benefit, but your family maximum cannot be exceeded.
Speaking of maximums, I was just thinking, if you're getting Social Security disability and then you get to retirement age, can you claim your other Social Security too, or is it
And that's a
separate?
very good point to bring up, because I was asked that one time in one of our workshops, and I said, wow, I don't know. But indeed, if you are disabled prior to retirement, you will automatically switch over to retirement benefits at full retirement age, and it will be the same check.
And now, can you make the choice like we were talking about before? You can retire at 62, 65,
No.
67.
No.
So they choose for you.
That's right. It will switch to retirement at full retirement age.
So whatever your retirement age is.
That's right.
We've learned from you
That's
that
right.
everybody's is a little bit different.
That's right.
Now,
That's
once
right.
you apply and once you get disability benefits, is that in perpetuity? Do you always get them, or is there a reapplication system?
Thank you for pointing that out. You actually, generally, as long as you're disabled, you will be approved for disability, but they are legally required to continue to check on you and see if you are still disabled. And there's also people who choose not to take the disability benefit. They want to go back to work even though they are disabled. So, but and to answer your question, indeed, if you are still disabled, the benefit will continue.
What's the most important thing we need to know about Social Security and disability benefits?
That you need to apply as early as possible. A lot of people delay, or they assume they will not be approved approved or it's not going to work. You need to try. You need to make sure that you get the help that you need. Communicate with the Social Security Administration about what your concerns are. Talk to your doctor about your concerns, because if you're not able to work, that's what it's there for. So I encourage them to just increase their confidence as much as they can to find out and investigate. And that's why this discussion is so important, because you would not believe how many people are at home that do qualify but are afraid to take that step to apply.
Well, thank you for opening the door for a lot of people. JB Bryan, good to see you. You're
you.
welcome. JB Bryan offers free money seminars every Wednesday at noon and on select Saturday mornings at 10 at our office at 3900 West Terre Parkway in Richmond. Pre-registration for those seminars is required. So JB, thanks so much for coming and see us today.